Hello, everyone. Alex Schneider here again with another interview for the WCG VR Championship. This time I am with Reality Check, Caleb here, who won the NA qualifiers, who's going to be going to Xi'an, China, up on July 18th to 21st. So, Caleb, you want to give me a quick little introduction of yourself?
Sure. I guess I'm most known for Reality Check VR, YouTube channel as far as making content for VR. I also do Pro VR Gear, which is like a 3D printed VR accessory store. And I also work for RV Immersive Experiences, which does kind of VR development in Sao Paulo, Brazil. So I'm constantly working and testing and playing VR as much as I can. And I love VR esports. So I'm really happy and honored to be a part of this. And thanks for having me.
So you end up winning the NA qualifiers. How exciting was that for you?
It was extremely exciting. I was pumped the whole time. I actually, as soon as I finished, I was even shaking a little bit. I think I'd messaged out there on social media how excited I was. I've never actually, won something quite like this that was in such a, competitive experience. At the same time, I didn't actually expect to win. So that was probably the most surprising thing for me. I knew I had a lot of competition ahead of me, and it was just an exciting thing to go through. So I don't know. I'm still kind of not sure how to experience it all, but I'm going to be going to China soon, so that'll be the best time to process it.
Sweet, awesome. Well, you played VR in front of thousands online for the qualifiers. Are you kind of excited to take that and be on a main stage in front of thousands of people over in China now?
Well, I had to get rid of the whole, caring about what other people thought about you when you start making content. At the same time, being in front of lots of people is always nerve-wracking. But in VR, I don't have to worry so much about it because they don't, I don't see them. They see me. I'm in the headset. I'm in the world. I'm just me and the guy. So the best part about doing VR esports, I think, is that it's a very encapsulating way that you can perform without having to worry so much about the audience there. I'm sure I'm going to feel the energy, and I'm just going to ignorantly hope that they're all cheering for me. So
that's a great way of seeing that. So I mean, obviously you're a VR content creator. Outside of VR, what is probably your favorite title that you've ever played?
Ooh, favorite title. I can say I'm a long-running Halo fan. When it started out in the original Xbox and moving forward to up until I stopped playing, I guess when I lost the console. So I'm excited to see that coming back to PC. I'm really gonna have to jump into there. They've even got VR Halo. I've seen some other installations that are going around in Orlando, which is exciting for me. But I would say recently I've been playing a lot of like Dying Light, the zombie games. That's kind of a lot of fun, but I don't get much time to play those things. Like I said, most of my work and hobbies relate around VR, so I very rarely dabble in those, but when I do, I definitely jump to those kinds of games.
When you talked about that you work out in Sao Paulo as well, so you already travel a lot already. Is this kind of like your first trip to China? Have you been there before?
No, never been to China. Never even thought that I was going to China anytime soon. So that's probably one of the reasons I'm so excited about being able to go to this kind of a competition. I mean, it's the first time I think that they've had VR there, and the first time they're pushing it the way that they are. I mean, VR is finally 2019 getting seen on a world stage. So to be able to be a part of that and actually to be there myself is something I never thought that I was going to be able to do. So yeah, that's something I'm super excited to be able to do. I was in Japan last month, which was really exciting for me. So to get to compare cultures is going to be another thing that I'm setting out to kind of understand as I move forward, to kind of see the people in different places and just the way that they use gaming, virtual reality, and the way that it affects the culture is something I'm very interested in. Especially as you said, I'm in Sao Paulo. I'm always in different places working with virtual reality. I've been in Russia with virtual reality. I've been so I go around. It's just China's a huge place, and virtual reality is one of the most important things moving forward with that culture. There, besides North American culture pushing it, you've got China pushing it like crazy. So I'm going to learn so much when I'm there, I'm sure.
And I know our team is excited to be there in China as well. So going back to our game, do you have any division that you're very excited to be able to pull out on the main stage, or are you just going to keep your secrets from us?
Well, I can be somewhat transparent. I do need a little bit more practice, and I'm going to be doing that the next couple days before I take off for China. But when I was in the competition before in the tournament, I played with Ritter, and I also played with Simmons, which was very fortunate, especially when I had this bomber craft at the end. Because of recent updates, things have changed quite a bit. I've been hearing a lot of talk about Beaumont and Gallon being kind of the special forces, but hey, I really like doing the flying thing. So being like Nickel vehicles or other divisions that have the airplanes is something that I enjoy that freedom of the skies, right? I really enjoy that freedom. At the same time, I'm still figuring it out. So no, I can't say that I have a specific unit that I know that I'm going to use for sure. But when I do find one, I'll probably stick with them. I think that'll be what'll happen. So
that's perfect. That's a great answer there. So last but not least, the question I've been asking everyone, probably very important, probably my favorite. When it comes down to it, you won the NA qualifiers. Do you have what it takes to be that, VR champion over at WCG?
Absolutely. That's right. Oh yeah. I can take it. Even though I might not know all the intricacies of the game as some of the other players, I think that I've played games long enough and I have enough positive spirit that I can overcome usually. I can even surprise myself sometimes. So yes, I think that I can come away with the victory. So everybody better watch out. And and more than anything, I'm going to be smiling with whatever happens. I'm genuinely just excited to be there, and I'm excited to learn from my other competitors. So it's going to be just fun all around. And no matter what, I'm going to make some friends when I'm there. So
awesome. That's good luck on the main stage in China. It's going to be a very exciting event. All of us here at Phaserlock are going to be rooting on everyone because we're just excited to see Final Assault on the main stage over this huge
Congratulations.
VR.
Congratulations on
that. It's a huge honor. We're all super excited. So I want to say one last thing. Make sure you guys check out RealityCheckVR and all the social media. All the links will be on the bottom down below. Same with Phaserlock Interactive. All of our social media links will be down below as well. And we will see you in China. Good luck.
Woohoo! Thank you very much. See you guys in Xi'an.